Hey everybody, John Huber here, Maryland Education Network, brought to you by Maryland K-12. A little update of what's going on here in the state of Maryland in terms of public K-12 education. Kind of in that quiet period again. There's right now MCAP testing is in full swing, if not wrapping up. Keep my eye on that, and who knows how long it's going to take them to actually report some of the results. Probably not till midsummer, but in any case, it seems to be wrapping up. And I have not heard, I got my ear out to, a few people I know here and there. I haven't heard any major issues. The major issue with MCAP testing is looking for some significant improvement over last year, because last year was terrible, and it was so bad that it took them over a year before they finally came out with all the results. So that's one thing as far as MCAP testing. The other thing is the Maryland Blueprint for Progress. It used to be known as the Kerwin Commission. I'm going to stop saying that because it's been a while. It's the Maryland Blueprint for K-12 education is entering what phase 3 of implementation. Phase 3 essentially is the final implementation plan of exactly all the nuts and bolts of what this is going to look like when it starts rolling out. And I gotta tell you, it's crazy. It's very exhaustive. To give you an idea of what's going on now, there's one of the committee meetings, for example, is called, what I have it down here, it's called the Output Measures Work Group. These are people who are spending hours and hours trying to determine what's the best measure of success. So there, for example, they're looking at Pillar 1, which is about early childhood education. So they're saying, what's the best way to measure success or failure of Pillar 1, early childhood education? And they're thinking, is it the number of Judy centers that would be created under the plan? Is it the number of students, 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, and what they call Tier 1, which are the lower income students? Is it like the number of those who have enrolled in pre-kindergarten or all-day kindergarten? So there's all these different ways. They're saying, how can we measure the success of this? It's tedious work, folks. It's tedious work. You can say what you want all about it, but there's a lot of work going on, and it's very tedious. Anyway, this should all come to a culminating conclusion come this summer, come June. And when it comes out, I'll try and sort through it and try and break it down, make some sense out of it. But that's kind of what's going on. As far as the Maryland legislature goes, there were all those bills I were talking about, pretty much none of them passed. The only thing that passed, from what I can gather, and again, I'm no expert on this, is the one where it allows the LEAs, the individual counties, it allows their superintendent to utilize online virtual learning in place of in-person learning during snow days, during inclement weather days. So that's going to have a little significance. Other than that, all these things just kind of died in committee, and that's what happens to legislation when the legislators sense an overwhelming opposition to certain things. They refer it back to committee, and it just kind of goes away. So, and then they'll try again next year. So that's where it sits. So we got MCAP, we got Blueprint, kind of in that waiting area, in that little lull between the final stage, waiting for the final stages of the Blueprint implementation plan to come out in June. So anyway, that's where we are. A whole lot of nothing, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Give me a call, shoot me an email, do what you got to do. If there's anything you want me to take up, I'd be happy to hear from you. Thanks. Have a great day.